Yeah, well, good.
They did well, didn't they? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to Does His Football Stand tonight for the Carabao Cup semi-final draw. We've had 92 teams all featuring in this competition so far, but now we are down to the final four. Just mute your mic a moment, Liam.
Yeah, we'll do.
Because otherwise I can't even hear myself talk. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you are doing very, very well indeed on this Wednesday evening. My name's Darryl Johnson, alongside Mr. Liam Martin for tonight's Carabao Cup draw reaction. 4 teams remain in this tournament, and the 4 teams will be coming along the bottom of the screen, which are, of course, Manchester United, who advanced yesterday evening by beating Charlton comfortably by 3-0. Newcastle United survived 1 or 2 little scares from Leicester City. They advanced by 2-0. Forest have just beaten Wolverhampton Wanderers on penalties tonight to advance to the semi-finals, while Southampton knocked out probably the serial holders and probably the only team who ever normally win this competition, which is Manchester City. And that means Man City are not going to win the tournament for the 2nd season on the bounce. Isn't that a sad shame? Not. Anyways, the ball numbers are Manchester United number 1, Newcastle United number 2, Forest number 3, and Southampton number 4. To be honest with you, looking at the lineup, obviously I think United, unless United get Newcastle, I think United can get to the final and possibly win it. I think this could be United's year. Because if you're a United fan, you've got to fancy your chances, haven't you?
I mean, if we don't win it this year, there's something wrong.
Well, it means we haven't won it.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's something wrong. There's something wrong if we don't win it. I mean, yeah.
Thing is, teams like Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle have been a superb team, and I'm not going to lie. If we don't get Newcastle in the semi-final draw, we'll get Newcastle in the final. So I think it's going to be the 2 teams that win the top 4 that battle it out head-to-head in the final. And don't forget, of course, this is the semi-finals, and the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup are played over 2 legs. Box has just put a good point in the chat. Obviously, we have to be wary of the other teams. Yeah, but I mean, apart from Newcastle, the other 2 teams really we should win. Newcastle will cause us a couple of problems. Obviously, Forest at the City ground, it's not the easiest place to go and get some results. Southampton played really well against City, but I say City didn't really turn up, to be honest with you. And say United at the minute, we're on fine form. We're playing really, really well. We look good. We look like the team that are going to win the tournament. It's between United and I think Newcastle for the title. If Newcastle play Southampton and get beat or something, and we beat Forest, then it's a repeat of the 2017 final where United played against Southampton. And if you all remember, Manchester United did win by 3-2, thanks to Zlatan. And that is the last time United actually won an English trophy. 2017. I'm normally wrong when it's 50-50, so I'm going to say United will get Nottingham Forest. Well, I hope you're right this time, because really, I think United want anyone but probably Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle away from home would be... Newcastle away, obviously, is a difficult place to go. Their atmosphere is pretty good, I can't lie. Obviously, there'll be 2 legs, so one of them will be at Old Trafford. And, of course, the other one will be away. So there's only 4 teams to draw, so really, we shouldn't be on for far too long. But on Sky Sports, they took nearly 45 minutes to get on with the quarter-final draw. So there you go. I love yeah, I won't put them on the screen because obviously I want to get through them very, very quickly. Scotty B's put all right Donna rap. Speaking of Donna, I don't know if anyone who lives in Middlesbrough probably know, but there's a new German Donna kebab restaurant in Middlesbrough. Me, my mum, and Mia all went to try it. Very nice, but a little bit pricey. It cost about £7 for a box, a little box, sort of. Sort of like if you go to a Chinese steak when you get like this little, like the square box of like noodles or something. It was like that. Dalek does it. Oh god, do I sound like a Dalek? Huh. Do I sound like a Dalek? Liam. Oh, okay, he's taking no notice. Probably because I'm not close enough to the mic. That's probably why. Hello. Hello. As long as you can understand me, that's fine. Do I sound like a Dalek?
You sound very. Yeah.
Ow. Oh, I'll try that. See if that makes any difference. I mean, it probably doesn't, but at the end of the day, what do you expect when you want on the iPad? Our Forest fan, do you want to play in the semi-final? Use the ball number, please, for friend. Well, it's at the bottom of the screen there. 2. Big Harold Alex. When is the draw going to start? The draw is meant to start at around 10:15. But no on Sky Sports, it won't start on time, will it? Hello, box. Man City, bye. I know, what a sad shame. It's such a shame, isn't it, really, about Man City? I'm not at all sad by it. But there you go. By the way, the goals that Southampton's got are cracking goals. About as good as me mic. But they were brilliant goals, I have to say. Got to fancy our chances now, lads. Can't get ahead of ourselves, I guess. Yeah, true. I mean, your teams in the draw, really, apart from Newcastle, who are probably the only team that will probably beat us. I'm not ruling out other teams, but realistically, United won't lose to Southampton or Nottingham Forest over 2 legs. We may lose the away tie, but we'll win the home tie. So this is all down to aggregate. For everyone to know, the games will be taking place on the 24th and I believe the 25th of January. Now, I'm obviously not going to be available for that. I'm not going to be here because I'm going to FC Bayern that week because thanks to my mate Jack Wilson, I've been able to go and watch a Bayern game, so I'm going to watch Bayern Vic Cologne. Looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll be able to vlog it, but we'll see what happens. Jennifer scored a magnificent goal, by the way. He scored from about 30 yards. It was a magnificent goal. Really was a great goal. Hopefully we get Forest. Hendo won't be able to play. Is that true? Oh yeah, because he's on loan. Yeah, we'll accept. Big Ghost will be up for the Cups. Oh yes, yeah, I forgot about that. I think United will get Southampton at home first, and Newcastle will travel to Nottingham Forest. That'll be an issue. That'll be a decent one, wouldn't it? I mean, what I will say is, regardless of who Nottingham Forest get in this draw, they're going to have a good time, regardless. Whether it's certainly if it's Manchester United or Newcastle United. If it's Southampton, possibly not. But if it's United, they're going to have a really, really good tie in their hands there. It's just me, or I will be. Oh, I don't bloody know. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Am I? Can you play my stream back just so I can listen to the mic? Because I can't play it on my phone, so I'm using my mobile data.
I can't play it on my phone either because I'm on a Zoom call. So yeah, I know.
Brilliant. Right. See if I can have a listen here. See if I can have a listen here. Because I can't.
I can't play on the phone either because I'm on.
Just bear me a second. It'll probably be because the iPad's not used to me going live on here. Or have I got the sound turned up too loud on StreamYard? So I'm just trying to figure something out here. I can do. I mean, it does sound a tad crackly, but it doesn't sound that bad. Let's have a look. I mean, that probably hasn't made any difference, but we'll see how this goes. Probably because I'm moving things at the same time. No, that sounds better. Yeah, it does sound better. Don't forget, obviously, this is a louder room. This is a bit of a louder bedroom. My room is actually a lot louder than the other one, so that could be why. But yeah, I think I had the mic turned up too loud, so I don't know. But I've just listened to the stream there, and it sounds a lot better now. And it's not, well, it might still be a tad crackly, but it doesn't seem that. But then again, I'm not really watching the stream. I've just had a listen there. But there you go. Anyhow, if you just joined, welcome to the stream. The draw for the semi-finals is going to be taking place very, very shortly, hopefully. 4 teams remain. We had 92 teams all featuring in this competition, from the Premier League down to League 2. 92 teams have featured, and now we are down to the final 4, and probably 4 teams you wouldn't expect to be in the draw. Manchester United qualified after beating Charlton by 3-0. We've actually had some decent luck with some of the ties in this competition. I mean, apart from I mean, we had Burnley, didn't we? And they weren't. I mean, that wasn't the easiest of games, but they weren't particularly brilliant, so we deserved to win there. Newcastle United are on unbelievable form. You wouldn't expect Newcastle to be not just in the top four of the Premier League, but to get to a semi-final of the EFL Cup as well. Nottingham Forest have advanced to the semi-finals. First time. I mean, they haven't won a trophy since the Brian Clough days. I believe that's correct. Brian Clough, yeah. Willy Bolly scored for Forest against his former team, giving them the lead. Equaliser scored by Raul Jimenez for Wolves, and then Dean Henderson saved the most important penalty and sent Nottingham Forest through to, I think, their first Cup semi-final for, probably a few years now. Probably many years, but you got to feel for Wolves. I mean, Wolves are struggling at the moment. They're not in a good position at the moment. Obviously, under new manager Lopetegui, they haven't been doing too badly, but yeah, they've really struggled. Forest doing really well, getting themselves into the semi-finals, and Southampton causing wonder shocks by beating Manchester City, who now haven't won the tournament for 2 seasons on the bounce. Time for the draw to get underway, then, gentlemen. Draw's going to get underway now. Oops. Quick reminder that we cannot show the draw footage, unfortunately, as it is illegal. 4 teams to draw. Don't forget there is a home and an away tie for all the teams. First team out is number 4, which is Southampton. Southampton will be at home for the first leg against Newcastle. Yes! Southampton versus Newcastle. Not the easiest of ties for Newcastle, because Southampton done well to get to this stage, which means to
number
finish
2.
off the
Draw.
Manchester United will be away to Nottingham Forest first game, and then we'll play the second leg in February at Old Trafford. So you draw. So we're going to take. So just give me 10 minutes to go through all the games. You draw in full then. This'll take a long time. Southampton versus Newcastle and Nottingham Forest versus Man United.
Of course, we don't get the own tie first.
Mate, I suppose having the away tie first is probably a good thing, because if we can get anything from the away tie, we can take it forward going into the home tie and then finish them off. We beat them away, we'll finish them off. Southampton against Jill Scott was doing the draw there. Southampton versus Newcastle.
You're Mr.
But that's exactly what I wanted.
You're Mr. First Leg, weren't you?
Yes, because I'm going to be in Munich. But to be truthfully honest with you, the second leg is always the most important one. Well, Kieran Hogarth thought that United would get Southampton at home first and Newcastle would travel to Forest. Wrong! And Harry Dotty says, I'm normally wrong when it's 50-50, so I'm going to say United or Forest. Well, you're actually right. Like your hair, Dole. Oh, that's a cartoon version of me that Peter created. Or Pete, as we call him. He'll be happy with that. Yes, very happy with that. It's better to play home second, because then it's in front of your fans. I know Nottingham Forest will bring probably about 9,000 to Old Trafford. Good draw for us, to be fair, says Kieran. Aye, very, very true indeed. We'll stay on for the moment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the live chat, because we've only been on for 20 minutes. Anyone wants to come on and discuss the draw, Kieran possibly, if he's not doing his own stream, any United fans, if any United fans are whatever want to come on the stream and have a talk for a bit, we will. 'Cause, I mean, I can't. I don't really want to end the stream here because that actually went on for a lot. Well, actually finished a lot quicker than expected. So if you want to come on, press the link. We'll stay on for another 5 minutes, and if no one comes on, then we'll say bye. So there you go. By the way, if you can hear any background noise on Liam's mic, he's I think currently recording a review for the Bolton versus Plymouth game with I believe Jack and probably Harvey on the Argyle way, and you can go and watch the Argyle way. By the way, they've been doing quite a lot of Plymouth Argyle games recently. It's all Plymouth content. Unless, of course, you don't like Plymouth, then don't watch it. Unless you want to go and get bantered, then fair enough. But I say if you like anything to do with Argyle, I mean, I'm not an Argyle fan, but I do watch some of the content, and obviously, I've got to say the lads are the good lads. The good lads. Never met them, mind, but they are good lads. But very quickly, Liam, we probably got the better draw.
Yeah, we did. I'm happy with that. To be fair, I think it could have been worse. Could have been Newcastle. But yeah, easiest draw possible, and should get to the final now, I reckon.
And then obviously, what I will say is, if Newcastle do not win against Southampton, then we could. I mean, I think we will probably. United should go through to the final. Forest will give us a game, mind, but we should go to the final. And if Southampton beat Newcastle, we have a repeat of the 2017 final. I think we all remember what happened there. Zlatan scored a free kick.
I mean, if we win the first leg,
2 goals. Was it? Did Zlatan score 2 goals, or did he score a hat trick?
Scored 2, I think. Yeah, but if we
win the first,
if we win the first leg, goodbye Nottingham Forest. Really, let's be honest.
I mean, if we win the first leg by about 2 or 3 goals, there's no way Forest will come back and beat us at Old Trafford.
No, they got thrashed at Old Trafford a couple of weeks ago.
They didn't really get thrashed. They lost 3-1.
3-0.
Oh, was it 3-0? I thought Forest had scored.
No. Got disallowed, didn't it?
Yes. Didn't it? What a pity. But all I will say is, I say the first leg. Well, I mean, the first leg is important, and they're both very important games. But I wouldn't say that the first leg is as important as the second leg. So the first leg away from home obviously isn't going to be easy. Nottingham Forest are pretty good at home, and obviously, I think. I think realistically, we should win both legs. Who knows? Oh, what's this?
Here's Nathan and Jill made the draw. Doesn't look best, please. Let's find out what he really thinks. He's been talking to Emerson.
Congratulations, Nathan. If you can, how do you sum that?
He didn't look too chuffed about getting Newcastle there, Nathan Jones. So that, I mean, really, Newcastle and United are probably the 2 toughest ties you could get. And I'm actually surprised that United didn't play against Newcastle in the semi-finals. I'm surprised they didn't get him, which is actually I'm quite relieved for personally. But as I say, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in these semi-final ties. I will not be available for the first legs, as I'm going to watch FC Bayern München play Köln at the Allianz Arena. And I'm not saying that as a joke. I legitimately am. I'm going to Munich to go and watch Bayern, thanks to my mate Jack, and have a nice time in Munich. that week. Me and my dad are going for that. So I'm really looking forward to that. One thing I've been wanting to do for ages is go to the Allianz Arena, not just go to the Allianz Arena, but to watch FC Bayern play and just sort of witness the German atmosphere. So I'll be looking forward to that. Costly trip, but I'm looking forward to it. So I won't be available that week. The week commencing the 23rd, but I will be available again the week after. Actually, I should be available the weekend on that weekend, so like 28th and 29th. And then obviously the next week is the second legs of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. So that's it. I'll be available for that, and fingers crossed.
Available for what? Sorry.
Sorry.
What are you available for?
So I'll be available for the second legs, which will be the 31st and the 1st of February. I would believe. With United being the second tie, I would assume. Oh, brilliant! I would assume that means United will be on the Wednesday night. The week I'm away is nothing to do about that one. I don't know about the following week, but it is what it is anyway.
You're with me, I see. You're with me, I see. You can just blow it out the window already.
We'll see what happens anyway. The final is on a Sunday, and I believe that's the 26th of February, the final. So we'll see what happens. 20 is it 26th of February? So the draw's done. United have travelled to Nottingham Forest in the first leg, and then we'll be finishing off, hopefully, the job at Old Trafford the following week. I know not many people of you have joined, and apologies, by the way, about any of the technical issues during the stream. I am live on the iPad because I couldn't be bothered to get the laptop out for the sake of 20 minutes. And it would have took me longer to set up the stream on the laptop and set all the equipment up than it would have been doing the live stream. I'd have been doing the live stream for about 20 minutes, would have took me half an hour to bloody set everything up. So, it probably wouldn't have been worth it, in fairness. But United get a good draw. Best of luck to Southampton and Newcastle. I look forward to seeing who wins that. And I say, hopefully for United, Southampton can advance to the final, because if it is, I don't see why United cannot win it. And also best of luck to Nottingham Forest, but I think you're going to get absolutely tanked. So there we go. Thanks, Liam, for joining me. Thanks, everyone, for joining us tonight. We're going to leave it there. I'll see you all again very soon. We're on Liam's channel tomorrow for the farts. That's where it's basically darts, only instead of throwing them, you blow them in. I should say you blow them out instead, but never mind. Anyways, we're live for the it's the Bahrain, isn't it? We're live for the Bahrain Darts Masters tomorrow. And we'll have the first ties from 4 p.m. tomorrow, and we won't be finishing till probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we'll see what happens.
Hi, son.
Bye.
Bye.
What happened with the football?
You what?
What happened with the football today, then?
City lost.
Man City lost.
To Southampton.
2-0. Oh.
Forest beat Wolves on penalties.
Oh, right.
United have got Forest, and Newcastle have got Southampton.
I can't see you now beating Forest myself.
No.
Can you?
No.
I can't see it.
No. We'll see what happens.
Anyway, bye.
I think you can.
Hopefully we can finally say for once that United.
I think we can say.
Hopefully United will finally win a bloody trophy for once. First time in
good morning.
6 years.
Good
I'm on
morning.
the live stream at the minute.
Oh, sorry.
Because I'm live for the draw, so I'm still on there.
Oh, right, sorry.
So everyone else can beat you. Not sort of, probably, but.
Okay, then. Right. Oh, see you tomorrow then.
Yes.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. the voice of my dad. If you don't know, he's older than me. I mean, I'd hope so. I'd be worried if he was younger. Anyways, back where were we? What were we saying again?
About me.
Oh yes, we're back on one of the darts tomorrow night. I forgot what I was on about there. 4 o'clock tomorrow. Me and Liam Martin are going to be live for the Bahrain Darts Masters, which I think is short format. What's
First
the
to
format?
First to 6.
Best of 11 legs then. So
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, realistically, we should see some whitewashers given some of the opponents. But of course, no Michael Van Gerwen in this tournament, so that gives me a break, at least. But Gerwen Price is in it, so we'll both be wanting him to lose. But I mean, looking at the draw bracket, he'll get to the quarterfinals and lose to Clayton, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to the darts. It's only on tomorrow and Friday. We would have been doing Fridays, but we're not available on Friday to do it. So we got that. I don't really know what's coming up next on the channel. I'll just have a look, see what games we've got. Saturday, I will not be going to the Borough versus Millwall game due to different reasons. I'm not going to tell you why, because it's really nothing to do with views. But I won't be at Borough versus Millwall due to other things going on. Unfortunately, there's something going on that I'm just not allowed to miss. It's
Shut up.
so Manchester Derby's obviously on today, but I probably won't be available to watch that either, I'm afraid. So there isn't really going to be anything for the rest of this week, unless there's a game that's televised this weekend.
Standard 7 or
Sunday.
He always plays well. He always plays well.
I don't know what he's going on about, but there you go. Any games on? Oh, that's nice. Any games on? Oh yeah, the Spanish Super Cup on Sunday night, which is what I'm looking at doing. I believe Real Madrid advanced. It was penalty shootout between them and Valencia.
Did you say about that? Did you say about that cup? We got that Portugal stream.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, was that the? Oh, yeah. So Sunday's the. Sunday's the. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it is.
Mm.
The Lisbon Derby. Oh, we're looking forward to that. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So there won't be anything for the rest of this week, unfortunately. Monday night, I can see if there's anything on Monday night, but I very much doubt it. No. Unless I want to do Parkvale versus Peterborough United, I'd rather have diarrhea.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Tuesday night, I should be at Mask versus Liversedge, if that game even goes ahead. If not, I don't think there's anything else on. Wednesday night, well, I'm with me on a Wednesday normally. And there isn't anything on Wednesday, so I don't think you're going to see anything now until, well, on here till probably next week, if even that. But either way, we'll see you whenever I see you. But make sure you keep an eye on Liam's channel, because I'll be on Liam's channel on one or two occasions this coming week. We're live for the darts tomorrow, and then obviously on Sunday is the Derby de Lisboa. And if you don't understand that, it means a Lisbon Derby.
Yeah.
So there you go. Bit of Portuguese for you. So there you go. we're going to wrap it up here, I think. Thanks everyone for joining us. And yeah, I'm going on FIFA. Because I've got no else to do and I haven't been on FIFA all day.
2 seconds.
I'm going on to FIFA. Right, I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye.